you ever noticed strange shadows at night? Or maybe you've heard stories about mysterious creatures hiding in the dark. Today, we'll uncover the truth about the beast that drains livestock of every drop of blood, meet a bird that dies in flames only to be reborn, and discover the secrets of Japan's dream-eating monsters. The Chupacabra has been terrorizing farms since the 1990s, leaving behind corpses with mysterious puncture wounds. The Sphinx has captivated humanity for over 4,500 years with its cycle of death and rebirth. And deep in Japanese folklore, there's a creature that literally feeds on your nightmares. But that's not all. We'll solve the riddles of Egypt's ancient Sphinx, face the terrifying Oni demons with their blood-red skin and razor-sharp horns, and finally reveal the Norse Lindworm, a serpent dragon so convincing that people built statues using real prehistoric bones. From blood-sucking monsters to immortal firebirds, from nightmare eaters to dragons that actually existed, these 6 creatures will make you question everything you thought you knew about myths and legends. Stick around for the full story. The Chupacabra is one of the most mysterious and terrifying creatures of modern folklore. Its name translates to goat sucker, and for a very good reason. This beast has one main characteristic that sets it apart from every other cryptid out there. It attacks livestock and drains them completely of blood. The first reported sighting of the Chupacabra happened in 1995 in Puerto Rico. Locals began finding dead goats with distinctive puncture wounds on their necks. And here's the creepy part. The animals were completely drained of blood. Not a single drop remained. The attack spread like wildfire, and soon reports started flooding in from Mexico, Texas, and across the southern United States. But what does this creature actually look like? Well, that's where things get interesting. Descriptions vary wildly depending on who you ask. Some witnesses describe it as a small dog-sized monster, while others claim it stands almost as tall as a human. The most common description? Gray or scaly reptilian skin, glowing red eyes that pierce through the darkness, and a row of sharp spines running down its back like a prehistoric predator. Some eyewitnesses even say it moves by hopping like a kangaroo, which makes it even more unsettling. Over the years, people have claimed to see the Chupacabra in person. Strange tracks resembling clawed feet have been found in different parts of the world. Farmers report hearing eerie, bone-chilling noises at night, sounds unlike any known animal. You can find videos and photographs online allegedly showing this creature, but their authenticity remains heavily questioned by experts. So, does the Chupacabra really exist? Scientists have a more grounded explanation. They suggest the legend might be based on sick animals, particularly coyotes suffering from severe mange, a skin disease that causes hair loss and creates that alien-like appearance. The mange makes them look absolutely terrifying, almost monster-like. However, mysterious animal carcasses and unusual tracks continue to fuel speculation and keep the legend alive. Before we continue with the video and explore more legendary creatures, I'd like to ask for your help. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, so I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe and support me. Okay, let's continue. Have you ever heard the legend of a bird that never truly dies? Meet the Sphinx, one of the most beautiful and powerful creatures in all of mythology. The Sphinx is a legendary bird that doesn't die, but instead is reborn from its own ashes. The first mention of the Sphinx appeared in ancient Egypt over 4,500 years ago. There, it was known as Bennu, a sacred bird connected to the sun god Ra. The Egyptians believed it represented the cycle of life, death, and rebirth, a concept that would inspire cultures around the world for thousands of years. According to legend, the Sphinx is a symbol of immortality and the eternal cycle of life. Here's how it works. Once every 500 years, when the Sphinx feels its end approaching, it builds a nest of aromatic wood and spices. Then, in a spectacular display, it sets itself on fire. The flames consume the bird completely, reducing it to nothing but ashes. But here's where the magic happens. From those very same ashes, a new Sphinx rises, even stronger and more magnificent than before. The powers attributed to the Sphinx are extraordinary. Its tears are said to have incredible healing properties, capable of curing any wound or illness. Its feathers grant longevity to those lucky enough to possess them. The bird itself is described as having bright red and golden plumage that shimmers like flames in the sunlight. Throughout history, there have been rare mentions of mysterious flaming birds. Some travelers claim to have seen a bright red bird with golden feathers soaring through the sky. In 1862, American newspapers reported a sighting of a blazing bird over the Arizona desert at sunset, though skeptics dismissed it as an optical illusion. And in 2013, a viral photo spread across the internet showing what looked like a massive firebird flying over the Brazilian jungle. Later investigations revealed it was sunlight creating the illusion through clouds. Today, the phoenix is everywhere in popular culture, from emblems and crests to movies and video games. It has appeared in Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts, and countless myths across different cultures. Is the phoenix real? Scientifically, no. But as a symbol of hope, renewal, and rebirth, it has lived in human imagination for thousands of years. The next creature we'll talk about in our video is the Sphinx. This legendary figure is not just a statue in Egypt or a mythical monster from ancient Greek legends. It is a symbol of mysteries, riddles, and challenges that must be overcome. The Sphinx first appeared in ancient Egypt, depicted as a massive stone statue of a lion with a human head. The most famous is the Great Sphinx of Giza, built around 2500 BCE. Ancient pharaohs believed it guarded their tombs and protected their secrets for eternity. Its silent gaze has endured through the centuries, watching over the pyramids for over 4,000 years. To this day, scholars debate who built it and what its true purpose was. However, the Greeks had a completely different vision of the Sphinx. They imagined it as a winged creature with the body of a lion or dog and the head of a woman. The Greek Sphinx was not just a guardian, but a true test for mortals. According to legend, it would pose a riddle to travelers passing by. Those who answered correctly could continue their journey, but those who failed, they were killed on the spot. The most famous riddle asks, what walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs at noon, and 3 legs in the evening? The answer, of course, is a human, crawling as a baby, walking upright as an adult, and using a cane in old age. But what about real-life encounters? Of course, the Sphinx is a mythical creature, but its image is found everywhere. Stone sphinxes decorate bridges, buildings, and museums across the world. On the internet, you can even find photos and videos where people claim to have seen a living sphinx. But most likely, these are just tricks of light and shadow, or elaborate hoaxes designed to fool the gullible. The Sphinx has always embodied mystery and wisdom. But if it existed in reality, would we be able to solve all of its secrets? Perhaps in our modern time, it wouldn't guard ancient temples, but instead appear somewhere in a bustling metropolis, watching over people's lives from the heights of skyscrapers, still asking its eternal riddles.